What's up guys, Taker, and the road to combat 60 continues. In this video, I'm going to be doing enough Revenant Slayers to get to Revenant Slayer level 9. I recently got to Revenant Slayer level 8 when I bought my Warden helmet that I'm wearing right now that looks like a discount Divan armor helmet. And of course, I won't be wearing my Warden helmet when I'm spawning in the boss because, you know, with the Warden helmet, you're at half speed. Close to 1.9 million experience out of 2.3 million, so I'm very close to combat level 41 right now. And I am a pretty low combat level, I know it is quite pathetic, but again, we're on a road to combat level 60, and I'm about a fourth of the way there as we speak. And my Reaper armor has just leveled up. I got 10,000 kills on it now. I know it's not very high kill Reaper armor. Oh boy, guys, I'm so excited. I got a beheaded horror. Oh boy. Well, and sorry to interrupt the flow of the video here, but you should get subscribed to my channel. No, actually, don't skip this because I do 537,000 Revenant experience worth of Revenants when next week cut, which is over halfway to Revenant Slayer 9. I was actually sick when filming this video, mostly, so I didn't really talk, nothing much to show. 358 Revenant tier 5 when next week cut, and spoiler alert, I lost 4.7 million coins with those 358 Revenant tier 5s, but I did get 2 Scythe Blades, 1 Beheaded Horror, and nothing else of note. Yeah, it's been pretty boring in the 358 Revenants that I've done so far. And I'm now only a few Revenants away from Revenant level 9. That's right, guys, and since we last checked in, I have done a heck of a lot of Revenants, and a lot of them have been at school. That's right, I take my laptop to school, and when I'm done with my work, I have been doing Revenants for the last few days. And I've gotten a lot of drops, so I'll just pause briefly and show you what I managed to get in that time as well. There we go, Skyblock menu, storage. So total within this video so far, 3 Smite 7 books, 2 Scythe Blades, 2 Beheaded Horrors, and nothing else that really matters. So yeah. And I'm only 3,600 experience away from Revenant level 9 now. I've been doing a lot of Revenants lately, and most of those have been at school. And here we go. This is the last Revenant Slayer until I'm Revenant Slayer level 9, and this has been a long time coming, and this is only the beginning as I plan to do an extreme amount of Revenants here soon. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing Revenant Slayer tier 5 until I drop a Warden heart myself. So that's going to be millions of experience or the next couple Revenant quests. I don't know. That'll be a future video, so get subscribed with notifications on if you'd like to see that. And let's get Revenant Slayer level 9. I'll spawn in the boss, right-click Command Stone Sword, crouch, and then spam click. I just walked you through what I do when I spawn in a Revenant Slayer boss. I'm going to kill it a little bit slower than normal because of that. And I just spawned in another boss. Alright, and there we are. Revenant Slayer 9, permanent 6 health, Reaper Gem, and the Bartender Revenant Minion tier 12 unlocked. Oh, it actually gave me a Reaper Gem. I guess I didn't know that. And now that I'm Revenant Slayer level 9, I can give you some pointers on how I do Revenants. I actually have 4.1 million zombie experience right now because I did do Revenants until I dropped a Warden heart myself, so get subscribed so you don't miss that. What I use is not my Warden helmet and Necron armor because the Warden helmet gives you up to 200% speed, and when you're not using the Warden helmet, you get up to 400% speed. I do enough damage so this literally doesn't matter, and I kill the boss in 4 seconds anyway. But for someone else, you might be better off switching to the Warden helmet when the boss spawns, but for me it's not worth it at all. I use my Withered Axe of the Shredded, my Hyperion, that's not my Hyperion. I use my Hyperion for shield, I use my Hasty Terminator, get subscribed, video coming soon, for actually spawning in the boss, an aspect to the end, and an Endstone Sword. And my Terminator, video coming soon, get subscribed, I use explosive arrows, and if you're wondering, explosive arrows are purchased down here with coal blocks. And what I'd recommend doing is creating buy orders for regular coal and putting coal blocks in your personal compactor and claiming it as you need it. Oh yeah, and I say buy order because Hypxiel does this annoying thing with insta buys where you literally can't buy that much of one thing instantly, so it's actually faster to create a buy order. Some people don't like explosive arrows because you can actually commit no longer living with them, like this. I was killed by Mogadine, that's my nickname because people were bothering me, and because you can commit no longer living with explosive arrows, some people prefer bouncy arrows, but I like explosive arrows better because they're faster in my experience. And for spawning in the boss, there's a lot of things people use. The Frozen Scythe is a good option if you have it. An aspect of the dragons can be useful as a secondary way of spawning in the boss. If you're walking by, you just want to right click and kill a couple of things like that, you can use it. Explosive bow can be a good option. It does do pretty good splash damage, better than just explosive arrows, but if you have a Juju bow, I'd say that's the bow that you should use unless you have a Terminator. A Juju bow paired with explosive arrows is what I use to spawn in the boss until I got a Terminator, and you don't really need to aim that much. See that right there? Explosive arrows do pretty decent splash damage. The Frozen Scythe also kind of has splash damage, as you can see there. Some people may find the Frozen Scythe a bit faster. It just depends on your strategy and how much practice you have. And up to 100% attack speed does help with the Juju and Terminator, but 82% attack speed is what you're going to want to get if you're killing the boss with a melee weapon, which of course you should be. A Bonzo Staff could be an okay option if you already have one. Not the best in the world, but you could use it and try your luck. I'm just giving you ideas here, as not everyone's working with the same set of tools. I just recorded this segment of the video, except I didn't press the record button. I am Undertaker and I am salty right now, and I think you should use Reaper armor with a Tarantula helmet. Use a Warden helmet if you have it during the boss. Some people like to wear the Warden helmet all the time, but I think it's just too slow. I wouldn't bother. You could wear Necron armor, but if you're particularly poor in Skyblock, I wouldn't recommend doing Slayers in general, because they're not going to make you not poor, because that's just how Slayers work. They take your time and your money and very rarely give you good drops. Sometimes you profit, sometimes you don't, but most of the time you don't. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like on it and subscribe to my channel with notifications on, because you don't want to miss the epic videos I have coming up. But until the next video, I'm Undertaker. Goodbye.